Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff. A crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But, Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game and the college football world would change since then? I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Watch the spin move.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
7th play of the opening drive. They moved it, but now face a 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Trojans offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
The back's got it. Gets some space around the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
When If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That ball snagged for a completion. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. He's going to bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. Got to showcase his spin move, but dropped quickly after just a short gain. 2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And they get the completion. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44. They'll run the option. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got it for a big gain. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll give it to the running back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, This defense is showing almost no resistance.
He's escaping the pocket now. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. First down and 10.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. And the Trojans getting set on first and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense comes out to start this drive. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff again. Fights through a tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it and picks up some big yards.
And tackled there by the defense.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They're going to run the option. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding, offense.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Inside the 30 now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough act.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man, it did not work out. That is a significant...
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. He's going to try to return the punt.
Returner is brought down at the 39, and the offense will take over.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They feed the fullback this time. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here. And they hand it off to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal.
With a red zone opportunity.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will be returned. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to the end zone. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. The playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
How How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. An inside give now from the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that one's straight down the middle. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout by the offense.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Play action fake, looking to throw. He stays alive. Took one last shot with no time on the clock, though. This game is over. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.